Hello, all. This is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3. And in this particular video, I want to talk about what do you call yourself when you're a PhD candidate, or what is the appropriate abbreviation that you use as a PhD candidate. So if you don't know, I'm actually a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship. And this whole reciprocity project is me giving back as much as I possibly can, because there were so many people that helped me out along the way. So not only I created this sort of sharing economy proofreading platform, but then I have a bunch of videos on what it's like to be a PhD, or how do you become a business school professor, or, all sorts of stuff that I can sort of help out other people as much as I can. How do you become an academic writer, for example? So what do you actually call yourself, or what is a PhD candidate? So I do have a video. If you look at the one, it's just previous before this, is what is the difference between a doctoral candidate and a doctoral student. And if you recall what it is just a simple, it's not really simple, it's a lot of work. So after you do all of your coursework, and your advisors and the people that are in the department, they sort of believe that you've accumulated enough knowledge and you pass your comprehensive exams, you can call yourself a PhD candidate after that. And there's two known abbreviations, or two sort of known ways that you can write this down after in your resume or your CV if you're doing the academic thing. And one of them is a lot more common than the other one. So the first one is all but dissertation. So it just means, or you write down ABDs. Or what you could do is write down PhD in progress and then just write comma ABD or something along those lines to communicate that you're almost done something. Now, there is another designation that is not nearly as common. However, I guess it is kind of appearing from time to time, and you just put PhD and in bracket C beside, and you can just look at the different notations. I put it in the notes, but it's not used that much, and I think it's a little bit ambiguous. And the problem with doing that, it might miscommunicate that you actually have a PhD, or it might miscommunicate to other people that are not aware. So the problem is with a PhD in general, nobody knows what the heck a PhD does unless you're actually a PhD, and then you kind of understand what you're doing. But before then, most people don't know what it is. So if you put PhD-C, it's ambiguous, right? So if you just say PhD in progress and then comma ABD or all but dissertation, then you're communicating that you're working through the PhD, and as well as to the people that know what ABD means, which is really a small fraction of the population. They're going to understand what that means. Then that'll signal to them. Otherwise, it's meaningless to a lot of people, which is okay, right? That's what you want, the sort of signaling effect that happens there. But the PhD C is it definitely is a little bit ambiguous, and it might sort of send the wrong signals. And there's a lot of people that just don't know what that is, right? So you just want to be a little bit careful with that, and what sort of signal you're sending off to other people, or you're giving to other people in your resume or in your CV. So those things, that's the important thing to think about. So that's all I wanted to talk about. It was really short, and I just wanted to point out that when you're doing if you're a PhD candidate and you've just finished your comprehensive exams, which is amazing, congrats on that, by the way. Then you can call yourselves a PhD in progress, albeit dissertation, or ABD. And that's probably the best way. It communicates the best possible thing to both the lay audience as well as the audience that's kind of a little bit more in the know. And, it's just because you just don't want to miscommunicate the wrong thing to two different people. So that's it. Take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye.